Hello everyone, hello and welcome to a new show today with Slay the Spire Downfall. Now, if you don't know what Slay the Spire is, it is a game that I consider to be one of the finest released in the last couple of decades. I mean, really, it is absolutely one of the finest games I've played in recent years, and in terms of card games, it is probably the best we've had on PC since Magic the Gathering Chandalar from like what was it, 97? Yeah, that's kind of what we're dealing with. And this is Downfall. This is an expansion of sorts. I say of sorts because it's not an official expansion to the game. It is a compilation of fan mods which were cobbled together into Downfall, into this. And a creation that allows standard characters to play Downfall runs and villains. Sure, okay. That's an option you can have. It's an expansion that adds a wealth of content and complexity and depth to the game. Now, usually when it comes to these kinds of fan expansion, there is the danger, if you will, of fans going overboard. I feel that that's kind of what happened with Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Wake of Gods, where you had your... Well, I wouldn't call them snot dragons, but I think they're blood dragons. So it's not getting into that same of territory of needless, confusing complications, but it is close to it. But it is close to it, I would say, in a good way, because it becomes convoluted and overwhelming enough so that you will probably not get bored with it anytime soon. And mind you, Slay the Spire already was a game with a ton of longevity in it, and I mean a whole heap of longevity. So I'm gonna continue for when I last left off with showcasing what this expansion has to offer. This is a different character. This is the hermit. He's unlocked from the start, and he is a kind of a cowboy pistolier kind of character. So let's go and purchase some stuff for him in the merchant stall here. We have some items that are from, I think these are all from the base game, potions from the base game, and cards which are from this character. You see, they have unique art, they're not repurposed art. Everything for this character is unique and made just for him. So let's get a legendary card, which reduces next instance of attack damage taken to 1. It's basically, what was that thing? Invulnerable? There's a similar card. Increase the cost of this card by 2 this combat. So yeah, that's gonna save your ass, but not for long. And let's get this as well, because this is gonna be quite useful. And what else? Yeah, that's super useful. You're probably noticing that there's an extra potion here. This gives me both strength and dexterity, but it also adds 2 burn plus cards which will deal 4 damage whenever I draw them. So let's proceed and go bang somebody's face in with the pistol. Ah, the gremlins. Such sneaky, wizardy, fat and mad gremlins. There's no shield gremlin though. So let's kill one of them with this thing. And that thing just got reduced cost permanently. Let's end the turn. We will get clobbered in the face a bit, but that's okay. Now, you may notice that one of these cards is glowing. That's because this character, the Hermit, has a special mechanic where cards that are placed in the middle, like if it's a even number of cards, both of them, if it's an odd number of cards, just one of them, or if there's just 2 cards, then both of them, when they're placed in the middle, they have an extra bonus called Dead On, and this varies from card to card, and they're all quite, well, they can be quite interesting. For example, this one reduces the cost of a card in your hand to 0 this turn, which would mean it would be quite awesome if I would, eliminate 2 of these cards, just so I can get this one. But I wouldn't have enough mana, enough energy to actually do that. Then again, I could do this. This one will gain me 5 gold, which would be useful. On the other hand, I can just hit this guy in the face and then get 5 block. Now, I'm gonna probably use vulnerability first, which I'm gonna do now. and hit this guy in the face and killed this guy. Yeah, that should do it. I know I did take a lot of damage, but that's okay. We will overcome this. Let's get rid of this curse. Quite a useful card. No disadvantages. Then on upgrade 2 cards in your... that's useful. Unfortunately, it's here. Now, if I had a card that allowed me to draw extra cards, thus moving the middle of the hand, you know, here, that would have been quite a useful thing. This mechanic actually makes scrying and drawing cards more useful than what the initial result would have been, you know, getting more cards. It makes it a bit more tactical, if you will. So let's do this. Not that it... well, yeah, it was useful. And block for the rest. Yeah, I'm gonna take 6 damage to the face, but hey. That's not gonna be useful. This is gonna kill him. Oh, the poor gremlins. We haven't seen the last of them though, so stick around. I'm probably just gonna go to the boss and not, you know, play the whole tower with this character, because that would be just showing you a tiny insignificant bit of the game itself. It is so much more rewarding to show you the rest of it as well. I mean, it is immense. It is awe-inspiring, honestly, what they've made with this game. One vulnerable will not really be useful. And I just got punched again. And 11. 11, 4, and turn. I think I'm gonna die actually if I don't play better. 18 damage. Can I upgrade it again? Gold and plated armor. These are... oh, this would actually be awesome right now. But I don't have enough energy for it anymore. Punched, kicked. Let's actually switch that one around. Not that useful. 7 damage. Apply weak. Apply vulnerable. I'm gonna get rid of one of these and yeah, get some more block. Exactly. Oh, actually that's 16, not 12. Doubt. Yeah, I think we won this. Tonic. Gain one rugged. I'm actually gonna have to dump something. I'm gonna drop the dexterity one. Whenever you play a strike or defend, draw a card. That's actually a great card. That is a superb card that can be used tactically because of this character's ability. Okay, let's go fight this guy, and then I'm gonna show you the rest of the game. 2 random upgrades. That's nice. That's cool. Concentrate. What does concentrate do? The next add-on card will concentrate triggers regardless of position. See, that's a neat feature to have. It has synergies with its own cards, which is cool. So let's do this. Let's do this. And wait. That didn't do a lot. He's probably expecting that to hurt. It did not hurt. Bam. Shoot. Oh, that would have been good. Okay, he's gonna turn into that. Oh, yeah, I can do this. That will just eliminate his ability to attack me. Do this again. If I use this, I can't. I didn't have enough energy to properly use that. For to use this, I'd be out of energy to actually attack. Concentrate. Wide open. It would have been nice if that thing came along earlier. And this is not going great for me. This is not going swimmingly. Let's see. Block. No, this. Ah. Well, at least I died doing something I like, which is shooting this guy in the face. Come on. Gonna take 12 damage. Oh, sorry, I kind of forgot I had this. That's an issue I have in a lot of games. I keep forgetting to use potions. It's probably because of RPGs, right? I mean, you know, RPGs, they give you potions and then you keep on saving them in case you need them. And then it turns out at the end of the game, after you just beat the final boss, you have like 1 billion potions left. And you don't need them. You could have used them at any point to actually make your life easier. But you didn't. Which is sad. Come on, bossy, kill me. Do a better job at being a boss. I'm just gonna chug down this and this to increase my chances of dying. And that broke the last potion. And there it is. I think that burn's probably gonna end up killing me. It's actually okay. And that's 16. I'm gonna take 2 left. Yeah, this burn's gonna kill me. That's okay because I have so much more to show you from this expansion. So much more to show you. Yeah, the burn killed me. A bunch of unlocks left. There's a lot of stuff that's still left to discover for this character. But the reason why I started with a save game is because there's a menu here that wasn't present in the original version of Slay the Spire, and it is this, Downfall. It is the opposite of this. In this mode, you don't play as, you know, one of these guys. You play as the bosses. You play as the slime boss, the guardian, which just killed me. Well, the burn killed me, but you know, play as the hexaghost. You play as the champ, that big guy. You play as the automaton, and you get to play as all of these guys at the same time. All of them, and they have really low HP. They can invade the car, so it'll show you kind of which character you should be using to get the maximum effect from a card. And you also have the Snecko, which basically steals cards from other classes and is just an insane way to play it because you will end up having all the mechanics of all the classes if you play it. I wouldn't say right or wrong if you just play it. It's sort of like the custom modes, but even weirder. And there's the pure Snecko challenge mode. Unknown cards can be from any class. Because initially, when you... Actually, I'm just going to pick them to show you. When you pick this character initially, you can choose from what character you want these cards to be. But this other one doesn't matter. Let's see. Remove, take damage, obtain a relic. Okay, more HP. The way that works is kind of the opposite again of how the game worked. You start from the top and you go back to the bottom, and you can recall, you know, to to get one of the keys, and then you can break them later. With this card, you can also lock down some of your cards if you want to keep them instead of you know, having them constantly shift around. You can smith your cards just like with any other character. You can smith the unknown card, which will always cause it to become an upgraded version of itself. Let's recall this first. And go down. Happen upon what looks like a purple spirit dancing around a large bonfire. The spirit, small bones, approaches you. Offer to reward based on what you offer. I don't have enough souls. Souls replace gold, though when you finish combat, it'll still say gold. I'm gonna give them one of my blocks. Yeah, wanted something better? Well, tough luck, buddy. Bam. Bam. I have these orbs because I have this thing, and this thing, these cards can generate, you know, cards from the whatchamacallit character, the defect. And turn. And this again. Snake proof. Snake proof means that the cards can't be muddled. I mean, their cost can't be randomized, which is something that this character excels at. I think I just fell into a trap. And yeah, that muddled in the wrong direction. That's okay. Lose 1 focus. I don't have any focus, so that's a win-win. Gain 7 if last played. Okay, let's get this. This is a combination character, if you will. It does have its own cards. But it also has the ability to steal cards from basically any character. And not just you know, the traditional characters that you play as normally. You know, the Watcher, the whatever their names were, the Ironclad, and the whatever else. You can also get cards from other bosses. So I'm gonna end this run. Yeah. Because I want to show you some of the other bosses. So let's play with... This guy can summon slimes. This guy can... I actually forgot what he can do. This guy has some really unique mechanics. This guy can enter stances, sort of like the Watcher. This guy can make programs. And these guys are just a hell of a ton of fun. So I'm going to play with these guys next. Tak. Lose all souls, obtain a random relic. Yes. Well, that's not great. Actually, it kind of is, because the gremlins have basically no HP. So you do have to try to keep them alive. They don't even fit in the frame. They're so pitiful. Retain, swap. Yeah, that would make for an interesting choice. Steel has a bonus effect based on what gremlins, which gremlin you are. Okay. I'm gonna pick this one. Let's go down and fight. Okay, so we start with... Actually, we start with whatever is pushed to the front. So this guy's gonna get a defense bonus. And I'm just gonna attack because I can't really change it right now. And turn. Now I can swap to any other goblin. And I'm gonna... a gremlin, pardon. I'm gonna swap to the sneaky gremlin, which can deal more damage. 6-3. 6-3, and that's all she wrote. And I took one in the face. Now, if any of these guys dies, they're kind of dead, but I think, well, actually seen it happen. When you finish one bit of the tower, one of them may come back to life. Steal all artifact. Deal 9 damage and exhaust. Deal 6 damage, add 1 shield. Add 2 wards and swap to the shield goblin. This is an interesting mechanic they've got here. I'm gonna... 9 damage. No, I'm gonna pick this one because there's some synergies later on that are quite interesting. Ah, damn it. The random events also change a bit. The events you usually encounter in these kinds of rooms when they're not just traps like this one. Damage. Gain 2 Wiz. Now, Wiz is an ability that this guy has which will actually deal damage when it is consumed. Let's go to the shield. Where's the shield gremlin? And armor up, so we don't get clobbered in the face. Shivs are nice, aren't they? They cost basically nothing, and they can be quite useful to stab people in the face. Whenever you play a card this turn, gain 2 block. Add another Shiv. Shivs are good. You're probably wondering, why would the merchant sell stuff to you if you're a monster? Well, we'll get to that if possible quite soon. Should probably actually choose on a different route to better highlight that component of the game. Or I could just switch to a different character and pick a better route. Let's see, 2 wards and swap to... Oh yeah, this is good. Is there a... There isn't. There's no store down here. Guess I'm gonna abandon this run and show you a different... Oh, I actually unlocked something. Whenever you swap, draw a card. That's actually from the... whatchamacallit. This is a reused card. Well, in the case of the bosses, a lot of them are just... reskins of other cards, but you know, with somewhat different effects, and sometimes very, very different effects. Let's play standard downfall. I'm gonna pick this guy because he's nice. Slay the intruders. Enemies in the first 3 floors flee in terror. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I wonder if it'll work on him. Let's recall, so we can then waste it. This area of the Spire appears to be a graveyard. Carefully continuing through the strange faint apparition stops. He reaches out with both hands and apparently offering you some sort of deal. The idea with these kinds of events is that because you're one of the monsters, whoever you meet around here tends to not be hostile. They're more scared of you. And some characters you meet as well in battle. Apparently, sir, you can tell the apparitions holding a relic in which palm can manage a surely harsh price. Okay, obtain a voodoo doll or a dark stone, cursed key or clinging calling bell. I kind of forgot what these things did, and the game doesn't really tell you. Curse twice. I'm gonna pick this. As soon as you clasp the artifact from there envelops you, the spectre appears in a word. A wise choice. What do you say? Another deal, friend? Take as many as you like. Huh. Okay. Sure. Now I'm cursed as all hell. But I have some new stuff. See, whenever you obtain a curse, increase your HP by 6. Which is something nice to have. See, this snake usually tells you, oh, would you like, is gold the greatest thing you can ever get? Something like that. And he says yes, and you get a curse. But in this case, hello, what we have here. To you, my overlord, I ask you this simple question. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you can punch anything. Do you agree? Agree. And you kill them. Which is funny. Let's go to here. Before you lies an elaborate shrine. Yeah, let's get more HP. And let's go to here. See? See? You actually get to fight him. Haven't killed him yet. He has 300 or 400 HP and he leaves in 3 turns, so you have to be careful. Let's pick this thing. And now we're at the other store. Oh yeah, the Evil Within. That is an awesome card. Look at this thing. Look at this, how powerful this card is in this. Start your return into a leashing slime. Yeah. That's a good thing to have. Lose 1 slime slot. No. Absorb. Absorb manually combine with your leading slime, granting you 1 strength. That's a good card to have. Let's take this. And let's take this. And that'll be everything. Now let's go down the line. Oh, I forgot these guys are here often. The first card you play, yeah, command, that's good. And let's grab a tea set. Yeah, we could have gotten alternatively, we could have gotten one of those keys. These guys left as well. Goop, we need some goop, and now we get to actually fight somebody properly. See, we start with a slime, and this slime will by itself at the start of a turn attack and block. And we can add more slimes. Now this is a skill, so this guy's gonna get more attack power. What kind of slime should we use? This guy, the Bruiser slime. We're gonna apply some goop to this guy. And command. Lead by example. which means that the first targeted card you play causes the leading slime to attack. So this one's gonna attack whenever I attack this guy next turn. So let's do it. See, he attacked. Attack again. This one's gonna deal some damage to me as well, but I do have this. Deal 3 damage when you split. Turn this. Oh, spawning a minion. That's split. Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna use that because I'm gonna get hit harder than normally. Attack. Attack. Attack, and gonna get hit hard, but now this guy's kinda dead. So it was all worth it. Let's see what cards we have. Goop and block. Goop is good. Goop lets you deal more damage, and here he is again. Let's get a boss card, which will now cost 0. Hexaghost in 6 turns deals 6 damage to... That's not going to be useful because he's going to be gone in 6 turns. He's going to get... First thing he does is get more armor. Then he's going to attack me with coins. Then he's going to rob me, basically. Actually, let's split. And then he's gonna run away. The best I've done was to get him to around like 200. And then, you know, he escaped. He probably can be killed. And we'll probably give you some neat reward if he is, or at least an achievement. Like that. There's a creature in the game, and the final part of the tower, that has 999 HP or something like that, and will disappear after a few rounds or will kill you. And it is a very difficult creature to kill, but if you cheat, you can actually kill it. Tackle. Yeah, we're gonna go with these. Proceed. I don't have enough souls to break this thing apart. That's unfortunate. Actually, that won't be all that useful. Click. Apply for goop 2 times. Draw a card? No. Boss. 34? Yes, 34 would be a better use for the Automa Beam. Anger the mushrooms, heal. And I just got more HP. Smith another one. First 2 cards. Where's the split? Yeah, now I can get 2 slimes. 2 slimes are better than 1. And there's a lot of gain for block whenever you consume. That's good. And some block there. That's not good. Let's see, we're gonna get... Actually, I think... Oh, I can't choose the same one twice. Okay. Let's apply goop to them instead. Well, we would if they didn't have the artifact thing. Let's see, what boss card do we get now? Again, this one. That's kind of bad. That's not a very good card to have around here. I mean, it would be in a proper boss battle, but this isn't a proper boss battle. This is a mini boss battle. Come on. Don't you want your goop? You do want your goop. Good. Let's do this. See, that's an awesome card to have. That is an absolutely awesome card to have. Split into a Mire Slime command 2 times. Yes, that's a good card to choose. And we're getting close to actually fighting one of the bosses. I mean the real bosses of this mode. which, as you've probably seen the image, that's a hero. You get to fight the heroes. And it's not a fight like you've seen in the game, actually, at all. It is quite different. Let's see, Bruiser and this guy. I lost some energy, that's okay. There's the Void. Apply some goop. And turn, and he's probably gonna be dead soon. Almost dead. Now he's dead. Distilled Chaos. Split into a leeching slime. And now we get to actually fight. And as you can see, there's a bit of a different interface. You can see the cards, and you can see how much energy they have. So they're gonna spend energy on this, and they're gonna get their own curse. Boss has increased max HP, no starter relic, draws 2 fewer cards. It should have been, has 1 less, energy at the start of the combat. Boss gains a unique buff, cannot be stunned. Prevent the first time you would lose HP each combat. Start each combat with 1 artifact. See, this is neat. And he sort of lost that thing already. Let's lick him some more. And they should do it. Oh, he did it again. Should we use the Atoma Beam? Deal 3 damage when you split return. Yeah, I'm gonna use this in the hopes of, yep, that reduced the cost of this thing. And everything else is 0. Meaning I can do this. And the next attack against this, the enemy will deal 8 more damage and consume all the goop, which is a good thing to have. Or I could do this and add more goop. Let's bring some Thorns Potion as well. He is just not having a good day. He's going to attack though. So he's going to do this, then this, then this. That's going to cause me some damage, and I'm out of energy because I have this, but I do have this as well. Let's see, this and this. So I'm going to take 12 damage to the face at least. But he's going to take a lot more. I don't think I can actually... consuming those slimes does increase my strength, so it's a good thing that I have a limit of slots. So this guy, he also has a limited number of orbs, but when he uses his orbs, they will just activate and not return to him. Oof. These just became ethereal because of this, so it means that these things are gone for the rest of the match. So this curse just undid these curses. They're gone. Well, I think one of them played itself, so maybe it's not gone forever. And this fight is a lot easier than what most of the other fights have been up until now. Yeah, just got killed by slimes. Absorb all slimes into random specialist slime and absorb each one. 6 goop at the start of turn. Next turn, gain slime crush enhanced. 35 damage, that is a lot. But I would go with this one. And you only have your standard after boss battle special relics. No longer a who needs potions? Slay them all in the city. I will. And there's the Ironclad, I believe. Well, let's actually break this. And we can also rest. So I keep forgetting that you don't need to rest after just visiting, after just switching around to a new area. Get to Yan Gecko. Geek, young snake who deals 5 damage to random enemy at the start of the turn. We shall call her Clementine. That's nice. Spare a coin, child. Punch, gain souls, remove a card from your deck. Let's remove some cards from our deck. Actually, this one's more annoying. Cleric, help! Cleric, help! The creature says as you approach. The cold flame envelops the body in the space. Immediately after this, cleric flees. Should probably read that more. Do this and this. Oh, Hexaburn again. Is it always the same one? I already played the boss card this turn. Yeah, I noticed. It's kind of annoying that I only got the Hexaburn one. It's not a particularly great card. I mean, for short matchups. Well, this would have been it for the Downfall expansion of Slay the Spire. I've been playing it for like 4 straight hours, so if I sound a bit tired, that's why. I just wanted to see what it has to offer, and it has a lot to offer. It is just a testament to how fantastic modding can be. It didn't just breathe new life into a game. This game already had life. It just gave it an afterlife that will last 1,000 years. Okay, this is a good one. Removal buffs, gain 1 strength. You are below HP, gain 2 strength. Okay, it's not a good one. It's an okay one. It's an okay card. I fully encourage you to go enjoy this mod yourself. You just need Slay the Spire. It's free. It's on Steam. It's also probably not on Steam. It's probably everywhere. Bronze Slime. That's a new one. That's a good thing to have. And I think that thing just died. Yep, dead. Double dog dead. All this a bit. See you again soon with a new show. Again, go check this out. It's on Steam. It has its own page. It's Slay the Spire Downfall fan expansion, and it is absolutely fantastic. The people at Table 9 Studio, whoever they are, did a fantastic job. And I mean, absolutely fantastic. This is one of the best mods, and, well, I wouldn't say in recent years because there's been some amazing mods, but it is among the best that are out there. Also doesn't hurt that the base game is also magnificent. Goodbye, everybody. Take care. The background music, though, is a bit edgelordy, if I'm honest. It tries a bit too hard.